Hey guys, Comic Uno. Today I'm doing a review for Uncanny X-Men issue 1. And before I start talking about this review and this comic book, just want to give you guys a little update that I have 2 reviews that I usually do on DarkAvengerINC that I did on... No, I usually do on Comic Uno that I did on DarkAvengerINC this week, which were Cable and the X-Force issue 4 and Batgirl issue 17. So if you want to go check those out, just go in the description below and there'll be a link for DarkAvengerINC, so you go check out those reviews. But let's talk about Uncanny X-Men issue 1, which was one of the #1s that came out this week. And I wanted to pick up at least one #1, and that's one of the reasons I picked this up. And I wanted to see how this title was going to be. But I wasn't sure about Secret Avengers. I didn't like the last series, so I didn't really plan on picking up. But tell me in the comments below, did you like Secret Avengers? If you did, if I get enough comments that people liked it, maybe I'll pick it up. Or is it just okay or just solid? So tell me in the comments below if you enjoyed that title. But let's talk about Uncanny X-Men issue 1. Let's talk about the cover. I like the white and, you know, Cyclops just popping out in this cover. Really great. I'm not a big fan of Bichello's art. We'll talk more about that later in the review, though. But love the coloring for this. And just, again, make Cyclops pop out and make a really good cover with Bichello's art. It really fits. So, really love the cover. But let's see if I liked the story. So, we get to see Maria Hill is talking to somebody. We don't know throughout the whole issue who this somebody is. We just see his chin, and he knows a lot about Cyclops. So who is this? I was thinking, oh, maybe Charles is alive, and Charles Xavier is alive. I'd be really upset if that happened. I'm like, he just died. No, don't do that. I already spoiled. It's not really spoiled, but I already tell you it's not Charles Xavier. So I was very happy about that. But if it was, I'd be very upset. I think we were all thinking about it because in the way they described him, it seemed like Charles so much, but in the end you'll find out exactly who it is. I won't spoil it. I think that's something that was really cool about this issue, was who was actually talking about Cyclops. And that's what half this issue is this guy, he's talking about Cyclops, exactly what he wants to do, and the way to defeat him is to show the public that he is scared, I guess, and he doesn't know how to use his powers, and he doesn't know what he's doing. Not to kill him, because he'd be a martyr then, to show the public who exactly he is. So, we also get to see exactly who the Uncanny X-Men are, and they're finding this new mutant, and how these new mutants he's finding are really powerful in only a couple of days, and they're just a powerful team, and they're villains. They're not even anti-heroes. I would say they're villains. I mean, I think that's definitely an opinion that you guys could definitely talk about in the comments below. Do you think Cyclops is a villain, and do you think this title is a villain title, or do you think this is an anti-hero title? In my opinion, I think it's the villains. I think you could definitely look at this in 2 different ways, though. So we get to see, I think this issue, again, is just introducing these teams. If you haven't been reading X-Men, I think it's a perfect way to jump onto this title, because we get to see exactly what's been going on with Cyclops. Why is he doing these things? But not in a way that it's like a repeat issue. It definitely tells a new story for the new readers, but it also, you know, tells story for the old readers that know about Avengers vs. X-Men, what Cyclops has been doing. It's just a perfect setup. So again, I think the best part is the cliffhanger, which I won't spoil who exactly is talking in the end, but it's interesting and definitely leads to a different story. Now I'm going to tell you I really enjoyed this issue, especially the whole talking about Cyclops, but I'm also going to tell you I probably won't pick up the next issue. Now, why? Why are you saying this, Cat Comic Uno? Why are you saying this? The reason is that I've never been a big fan of Cyclops, so I don't think I'm going to really enjoy the next issues, but I'm so happy I did read the first issue, because I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed the introduction to it, and I wanted to tell you guys if this was good, and if this is a good series if you like these characters. And honestly, it's a really good series if you like Cyclops, Magneto, Emma Frost. If you like these characters, if you're on the X-Men side in Avengers vs. X-Men, you're going to really like this title. I don't know if you like Bichello's art. I think that was one disappointment in this issue. Didn't love it, but worked better than Wolverine X-Men, honestly. I actually didn't hate it, though. You know, usually I don't love his art, but it actually kind of worked in this series if you're thinking about it. Hopefully it stays like this. Hopefully it does work throughout the series, but it works so much better in this series than it did in Wolverine X-Men, so really worked very well. So I'm very happy with that. I don't usually like Bichello's art, but I think it worked pretty well. except the big scenes. I'm hoping that if there's a lot of action, that it won't be confusing, because I think that's what Bocello's art does. It gets a little messed up and all over the place. But in this issue, I feel like he organized it really well. So, yeah, I mean, I really enjoyed this issue. I wanted to tell you guys, if you like these characters, pick this up. I think if you've never been on the side of Cyclops, you might tend not to like this series, but it's still a really good first issue. I'm going to give it 4 stars. The art really surprised me. The story surprised me. Again, I'm probably not going to pick up the next issue because I'm just not a big fan of these this roster, but it's a really good issue, and me not picking up the next issue doesn't mean this series is not good. It's a really good series, and I think if you're a new reader, you might really like this also. I think because it's one of those Marvel Now titles that actually is a Marvel Now title where it is new reader friendly. Most of these Marvel Now titles aren't, honestly, but this one was really new reader friendly and really worth it. If you like Avengers also, because again, Maria Hill, Agent Coulson, so good issue. Good issue. I'm going to give it 4 stars. And tell me in the comments below, are you going to pick this up? Or are you surprised by it? Do you like the routes? Or you're the same way as me, you like the issue, but you're not going to pick up the next one because you're not a big fan of the roster? For me, I'm just not a big fan of Cyclops at all. And the other characters, you know, I could see them in other stories. So I'm not going to pick it up, but it's still a really good issue. I'm going to give it 4 stars. Solid issue. Guys, don't forget to follow me on Twitter for Comic Uno and the Reddit situations, and that'll be in the description below for links for that. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys later. Tell me in the comments below what you thought about this issue. Bye, guys.